Welcome. Healthy Lifestyle Line. Subscribe to my channel for more quality videos. How to do a coffee hair treatment. Coffee can do more than just perk you up in the morning. Research shows that coffee can stimulate hair growth while increasing shine and adding depth to dark hair. But you won't see these effects just sipping on a cup of joe. You'll need to apply the coffee directly to your hair. Treating your hair with a coffee rinse. Brew a strong pot of coffee. A regular cup of coffee uses 2 tablespoons 7-9G, or 2 scoops of a coffee measurer of grounds per cup, which uses about 6 ounces 178 milliliters of water. To make the coffee stronger, add another 1 to 2 tablespoons of grounds. For a pot equivalent to 8 cups of coffee, use 48 ounces 1.5 L of water and 18-20 tablespoons 80 grams of grounds. Note that the stronger the coffee, the darker the brew. Soaking your hair with coffee will darken your color, which can be great for brunettes or people with gray hair, as it can add depth and darken your hair color. If you are blonde or have light red hair, or have dyed your hair a light color, you may want to try a different method of treating your hair. Otherwise, you may end up with dingy or dirty looking hair. If you don't have coffee, you can use a ground espresso instead. Shampoo your hair as normal, rinsing well. Make sure you have completely rinsed out the shampoo. Use your hands to gently squeeze out any excess water from your hair. It doesn't need to dry completely, but it shouldn't be dripping wet. Standing in the bathtub, pour cold coffee through your hair, starting at the roots. For a thorough treatment, use a bucket or large bowl to catch the coffee drippings as you pour it through your hair. Then pour the drippings back through your hair a second time. If you want more control over the application, transfer the cooled coffee into a spray bottle and spray it into your hair. If you are worried about the coffee staining your bathtub or shower floor, pour the coffee through your hair while leaning over a bucket, so it catches the drippings. Rinse any coffee out of your bathtub immediately to prevent staining. Gather your hair under a shower cap and let it sit for 20 to 60 minutes. If you don't have an old shower cap, wrap your hair in an old towel you don't mind ruining. Remember that coffee will stain fabrics and some porous surfaces, so don't let your hair drip onto carpeting or furniture, and don't wear any nice or light-colored clothing. If any coffee got on your face or ran down your neck, clean it off with soap and water so it doesn't stain your skin. The longer you leave the coffee in, the darker your hair may become. Rinse your hair with warm water and allow your hair to air dry. Repeating this treatment will make your hair darker, shinier, and will increase hair growth while minimizing shedding. If you want to make the most of the coloring properties of coffee, rinse your hair with apple cider vinegar, as this will help the color to set. Treating your hair with coffee grounds. Brew a pot of coffee using about 8 tablespoons or 30 to 35 grams of coffee grounds. You only need about a handful of grounds, so this should give you enough to work with. Feel free to add more or less, depending on what you think you'll need. Coffee grounds will darken your hair, so if you have light-colored hair, you may want to find another method to make your hair glow. Place a coffee filter or cheesecloth over your drain. You don't want the coffee grounds to go down the drain. It can mess with your plumbing and should be disposed of in the trash rather than down the drain. A filter will catch the grounds before they get into your pipes, and when you are finished with your treatment you can toss them in the trash. Massage a handful of cooled coffee grounds into wet hair. Work the grounds into your hair, rubbing it into your scalp and scrunching it into your longer locks. The rough grounds will exfoliate your scalp, which stimulates your hair follicles and can kickstart hair growth. If you want to make the coffee scrub part of your regular grooming routine, dry out the grounds and then add them to your shampoo, conditioner, or hair oil. Rinse your hair, making sure you wash out all the coffee grounds. The coffee grounds should have removed any buildup from your hair, leaving it soft, shiny, and healthy. Dispose of the coffee grounds you caught in the drain by throwing the filter into the garbage or compost. With regular use, you may notice your hair is growing faster, too. The caffeine in coffee blocks a hormone that causes hair loss and allows your hair to remain in its growth cycle longer than normal. Try using coffee grounds once or twice a week. Dry your hair with an old towel, and remember, if your wet hair drips on your clothes, the coffee may ruin them. Wear a towel around your shoulders or an old t-shirt until your hair is dry. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video. And don't forget to subscribe.